All right, guys, it is 5:30 on the dot. We're going to get that body warmed up and ready to go. We got total body extensions, spider bounce with arm swings, squats with a twist, and jumping jacks. So you got total body extensions. Then you're going to go into that fighter bounce with arm swings on that second one, squats with a twist on that third one, and then you know you're jumping jacks. All right, you guys. So today we've got upper body and some core for you. How this is going to flow, we're going to do a total of 4 rounds. And the first portion is going to be your upper body exercises. And then the second portion will be a little bit of a core board that we will go back and forth through them a total of 4 times. It's going to be 30 seconds of work time for the upper body, 10 seconds of transition, and then you will have 20 seconds for the 3 core board exercises. No transition time, but you'll notice it's a quick, smooth transition in terms of body position for those 3 exercises. Then you will have 15 seconds to get back into your next round of the upper body. So we're going to get started with the first one. We have our bent over rows. So if you have your weighted bag at home, you're going to be in that flat, regardless, you're going to be in the bent over flat back position. If you have the weighted bag, you're driving it right up to the chest, or to the belly button, excuse me, and squeeze in through those shoulder blades, getting those elbows nice and high past your back. Remember, push the chest out to the ground, don't round the spine. And then if you have dumbbells here in the gym or at home, you're driving them up, one on either side of your body, squeezing through those shoulder blades. Again, push that chest out, don't lift the chest or around the back as you drive the elbows nice and high past that back. And then we have our knee tap or regular push-ups for the second exercise. Here we're going to get down to a push-up position. Remember making that arrow formation with those arms and keeping the elbows behind the shoulders. You're going down for the push-up. And then as you come up, opposite hand to opposite knee taps. Make sure we don't rotate the hips or push the hips back. And then if you need to do the push-up from your knees and then come up for the knee tap, you can do that as well. If you need to focus on just your form of the push-ups, take the knee taps out and just focus on your push-ups today, since that is the focus here. And you want to keep those hips locked in line with the shoulders, keeping that core tight. Remember, you can always start from the ground and work your way up on that push-up if you need to. Then we're going to flip over onto our backs. You're going to grab some dumbbells for your skull crushers. You can either hold a glute bridge on the BOSU if you have that, or you can just lay flat on the ground if you don't, whatever you've got. But remember, it's a hinge from the elbows, making sure the elbows do not push forward, do not collapse. They stay locked over the shoulders. If you have that weighted back, you're lowering it down to the forehead and then back. If you have dumbbells, you're lowering on either side of your face to get in that full range of motion. If you can get all the way down the shoulders, you can do that. But make sure we, again, keep those elbows locked on top of those shoulders and squeeze those triceps. Fourth exercise, you're going to grab either a resistant band or towel, whatever you've got. You're going to keep the tension nice and tight. And remember, do not release that tension at all, whether you're releasing the high row or driving those elbows back. You want to drive the elbows up and back, keeping them in line with those shoulders. Notice how Teresa has a nice straight line. And then when she releases through the back, she does not release the tension across the band, and she keeps it in line with those shoulders, a nice straight line. And keeping those wrists nice and strong. Make sure we're not curving the wrists. And then we will go into our incline chest press for the next exercise. You're going to lean up against the BOSU, against the bench, whatever you got at home. Otherwise, if you don't have a surface and you remember, you can just lay flat on the ground, do regular chest press. But you're driving the weighted bag down to the chest and then driving it straight up and out in that incline formation. And then if you have the dumbbells, they're going to be lowering on either side of your chest and driving them same straight up and out in that incline, keeping your core tight. Remember, don't let your neck rest on whatever you're doing, keeping it nice and supported. And then we will go into our reverse lunge curls. So you're gonna, if you have the weighted bag, curling at the bottom and the top of that lunge, and then keeping the core tight, not letting the elbows swoop or swing. And then similar mechanics if you have the dumbbells, keeping those elbows tucked to your sides. And as you guys know, you can take the lunges out. You can do any type of curl, hammer, twist, reverse, and straight curls there. And then we will go into that last exercise, our V press or crab raise, focusing on one side each round. If you're doing the V press, you're going to hold that V formation, straight back, tall spine, core tight. Most challenging is having the heels off the ground, driving the weight straight up on that press. You can rest the heels on the ground, just keep that back straight. And then you have the crab raise. You're going to be in that crab raise formation, keeping that arm nice and straight. You're going to get a little added tricep work in that arm on the ground, driving that shoulder press straight up. And then the third option is sit up with the press. You're going to do that sit up, and then as you meet the chest to the thigh, you're going to drive that weight up overhead for that press. And then we'll go into the core board. So core board, we start with our X's to O's. X marks the spot to those, oh my goodness, awesome abs. Keeping the shoulder blades back, spine is straight, and letting that core pull you up. If you start to get about midway and then you need that extra assistance, you can grab those knees and pull yourself up to those legs. Then it's going to beep. You're going to go right into the shoe touches, peel those shoulder blades up, engage that core, and reaching those fingertips down to one pinky toe and then the other. And then you're going to get those hands right under those hips, flex the ankles, keep them as straight as possible, not touching the ground with those heels for those big scissors. Keep that core tight and push that back into the mat. That is your workout. But before we get started, I do want to give someone a huge welcome, and I want us hooting and hollering whether you're at home or here in the gym, because this is her first class. So let's give it up for Doreen for her first class. And she's gonna crush it. Woo! I know, I was like, we're not a rodeo. All right, guys, here we go. We're getting started with those bent over rows. Grab those nice heavy weights here, that heavy bag. We are getting started here today in 3, 2. All right, remember, if you guys have that TRX or those sheets, you also have that option as well. Remember, push that chest out, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep that chest nice and parallel to the ground, engaging that core. You got it. All right, here we go. We're in that push-up position. We got those knee tap or regular push-ups. We're starting here in 3, 2, and go. So remember, keep those hips in line with those shoulders. Make sure those hips do not rotate. If you need to just focus on that push-up formation, and you also can do those push-ups on your knees. We got 5 seconds and we're going to those skull crushers. Keep those hips push forward, hands framing those chests, and then pushing that floor away. Here we go. That's time. We are on our backs. We've got those skull crushers. Grabbing those weights or that weighted bag. Remember, hinging from those elbows. Here we go. Hinge from those elbows. Lower those weights down on either side of your head. If you got dumbbells, keeping your elbows locked over those shoulders. And squeeze those triceps. Inhale. Good. Stay with it. We got 8 seconds. Stay with it. Lowering them right on either side of your head, hinging from those. 2. Time. Grab that towel or that resistant band. Here we go. We got those high rows in 5 seconds. Get ready. Get set. Go. Remember, lead with those elbows up and back. Keep them in line with those shoulders. We don't want them lowering down. Walking those hands in, keeping that tension nice and tight across that band at all times. Stay with it. And then lead in with those elbows straight back, squeezing through those shoulder blades. You got it. Don't let that tension release. Get these last reps. And we're in that incline chest press, grabbing those dumbbells or that weighted bag. Remember, if you don't have that elevated surface, you are going to be on the ground. And go. Here we go. So you're going to get on that bench. You got it. We got 10 seconds from here. We're going to that reverse lunge. Curl. Remember to push through that chest. Right at that incline. Squeezing that pencil. Keep that core tight. Time. All right. Those reverse lunge curls. Here we go. Grab that weighted bag or those dumbbells. Get ready. We got 3, 2, 1. Stepping back for that lunge. Curling at the bottom. Remember, you can take out those lunges if you need to. And just focus. There we go. We got 10 seconds from here. We're going into that V press crab raise or that sit-up press. You've got 5 seconds left. Keep these bicep curls coming in 2. Time. All right, V-press, crab raise, sit-up, press. You got those 3 options. Focusing on one side this round. We got 3, 2. Just like Teresa there, you're holding that V. Keeping that space between you and those legs. Core engaged, just one weight. Focusing on that one side. Driving through those shoulders. Pull those shoulders back. If you have that crab raise, you're holding that crab position. We got 10 seconds. From here, you guys are going to be going into that core board. We got those X's to O's coming up. Keep those knees bent in that V time. All right, we got that core board. You are on your back. We got that X to O. Making that nice big X formation. Using that core, pulling yourself up. Try your goal is to hover those hands around those legs like that O. Inhale as you go back in the X. Exhale as you come up. We got 10 seconds. Remember, there's no transition. You're just going to go right into those shoe touches. Let those legs meet you in the center. We got 3, 2, shoe touches. Peel those shoulder blades up. Heels behind your hips. Let that core pull your hands to one side of those toes and the other. Keep those feet. Very good. Reach as far as you can. Reach as far as you can. We're going to those big scissors in 3, 2, 1. Hands under those hips. Flex those ankles. Engage that core as you push that small of your back into the ground. You can bend those knees a little bit if you need to. From here, we got 10 seconds left. Good. You got it, Dorian. Keep it up. Keep that core tight. Let the core do the switch. Give me a couple more, guys. We got 2, 1. All right. Grab those dumbbells or that weighted bag. We're at the top of round 2. Those bench over rows. You still got 10 seconds. Do not be late, though. Here we go. We're starting in 3, 2, and go. Flat back. Reach those hips back behind you. Keep those knees soft. Core engage. Squeeze. Good. Keep that chin tucked. Neck nice and straight. There you go. You got it. You got 10 seconds. Good. Push that chest out. From here, we're going to that knee tap or regular push-up. Get those elbows nice and high. Time. All right. We are back to those knee tap or regular push-ups on that ground. Get ready. We got 3, 2. Remember, hands frame your chest. Elbows go behind. Start from the ground if you need to. Make sure those elbows are behind. Those shoulders engage that core. Keep that nice straight line. Hips in line with those shoulders. You got it. Go down as far as your range of motion will allow you. Don't let those hips separate from those shoulders. Keep that core tight. Keep those elbows making that arrow formation behind those shoulders. Drive that opposite knee to opposite hand, and that is time. We are back on our backs for those skull crushers. Deep breath. You either have that weighted bag lowered to your head or dumbbells on either side, and go. Remember, as you drive those weights up on that skull crusher, engage your core and push the small of your back into the ground. Stay with it. Don't move those shoulders. Keep them nice and still. Nice and still. Hinge from those elbows. Lower them down, and that's time. All right, we got that resistant band high row. Right back into it. Grab that band or that towel or that TRX. We're starting in 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, you don't want too wide of grip. You want to keep that tension nice and tight, nice and straight out. Exhale, squeeze through those shoulder blades. Let the back do the work and do that prime focus. Stay with it. All right, we got those incline chest presses. Right up against that BOSU or that bench, or you're on your back. We got 3, 2. Remember, if you have the weighted bag, it's starting from your chest. Keep your core tight. Don't relax the neck. If you do have a BOSU or something, Just like Teresa, keeping that nice straight neck, core engaged, pushing through that chest. You got it. Very nice, Missy. Way to use those heavy weights. We got 3, 2, time. All right, we got those reverse lunge, bicep curls. Here we go, right back into those biceps. You got the hammer, the straight, 2, 1. Curl with the twist, reverse grip. You can switch them up. But I want to see you guys curl at the top and the bottom. Keep those shoulder blades back. Keep those elbows tight to your sides. Curling, controlling that movement. We got 10 seconds. We're going into the V press or crab raise on the other side. All right, get this last one. Time. All right, we got that V press, crab raise, sit up, press on the other side. Get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, and you are either in that V press on that other side that you didn't do last time, leaning away from those legs, engaging that core, shoulders back, holding that other arm out for some support and balance there. Good. Remember, you want to lean away from those legs so it forces those abs to engage. Exhale as you drive it up. We got 10 seconds. We're going into that core board. Let's finish it strong. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Keep that neck relaxed. Keep that spine straight, and that is time. We got those X's to O's back into that core board. Lori's ready to go. We got 3, 2, go. Legs straight out. Let that core pull you up. Think of leading with that upper body. If you need to grab those knees to pull you up, you can. Remember, we got 10 seconds. We'll be going into that shoe touch here in 5. Inhale, control it back. Exhale. Yeah, you got it during then. Shoe touches. Here we go. Reach for those toes. Push the small of that back into the mat. Engage that core. Reach down for those pinky toes. You got it. We got 7 seconds. We're going to get those hands under those hips. Legs out for those big scissors in 3, 2, go. Flex those ankles. Let that core do the work. Don't let that back lift off the mat. Don't go super fast. You want that core to do the work. We got 7 seconds. You can bend those knees a little bit. Keep those ankles flexed. Push those heels out. Slow it down. Time. All right, guys, we are back at the top of that upper body. We got round 3 with those bent over rows. You got 10 seconds. Remember, do not let that chest lift. Do not let that back round. We're starting in 3, 2, go. Nice, Carrie. Good. Nice, Dawn, on those weights. Woo! Good, Jennifer. Good. Keeping that neck straight. Back as flat as you can. Squeeze through those shoulder blades. Nice, Doreen. You got it. Good, Terry. Good, guys. We got 10 seconds. Remember, you want to be going nice and heavy here. Challenge yourselves. We're going into those knee tap or regular push-ups in 3, 2. All right, let's get there in that push-up position. Remember, if you need to take the knee taps out, focus on just the push-ups. You can start from the ground if you need to. We got 2, 1. Remember, on those knee taps, you're driving opposite hand to opposite knee. They meet right in the center underneath that stomach. Keep those hips in line with those shoulders. Let those elbows make that arrow formation. They should be going behind the shoulders. Hands framing that chest, not your shoulders. We have 10 seconds at home. Keep rocking it. I see you. We got 5 seconds. We're going to those skull crushers. Let those hands frame that chest. Finish it. Time. All right, we're on our backs. We got those skull crushers. Remember, don't rotate the shoulders. Keep the shoulder to the elbow isolated. We got 3, 2, go. Good. Remember, don't let those shoulders move or those elbows flare. If you need to lighten that weight over time, you got that drop set. Stay with it. 2, 1, and we got those resistant band or towel high those shoulders shrug up towards your ears. Notice how Teresa keeps the shoulders depressed, which means they're down away from the ears. Core is engaged. Body is nice and straight and tall. Lead up and back with those elbows. Let the shoulder blades squeeze. Let that back lead the movement. That's it. Come on, Steph. We got 5 seconds. We're going into those incline chest presses in 3, 2, time. Good, good. All right, we got that incline chest press. Grab that weighted bag. Grab those dumbbells. 3, 2, go. Remember, core is engaged. Letting those weights come down on either side of the chest. Don't let them be up on the shoulders. And you're pushing in that nice straight incline. Let's see. Good, Gina. Katie, good. I can see you guys. The rest of you, I know you're rocking it. Stay with it. That is time. All right, we got those. Here we go. We got a reverse lunge. Curls in 3, 2. Curling at the bottom of that lunge. You can always take out that lunge. Blast those biceps, go nice and heavy. Remember, you're gonna step back on those lunges. We're doing reverse lunges today. You're gonna push through that lead heel, squeeze the glutes. As you come up, we've got 10 seconds. Keep those elbows by your sides. Keep those feet stepping back. We're going into those V-press or crab raises on the other side in 2, 1, time. Back to that ground on the other side. Here we go. We got 3, 2, and go. Make sure we're not rounding that spine. If you're doing that V-press, if you're doing the crab raise, you want to keep that arm that's on the ground nice and straight, engaging that tricep. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Keep your legs together. You can have those heels on the ground, lean back. You can hold there, you can hold out. Keep those shoulders back. You also got that sit-up with that press, as Teresa's showing you in the center. We got 3 seconds. We're going to that core board in 2. Give me that last, and time. All right, we got that X to O or those twists. Here we go. And we got 3, 2, go. Keep those arms up and above like that X, legs out. Let that core, remember you can grab. If you need to take these out and go into twists, we got 10 seconds. Keeping those shoulders back, letting that core pull those hands one side and then the other. We got 3, 2, and shoe touches. Heels behind those hips, shoulder blades peeled off that mat. Let that core squeeze and reach. Let them pull those fingertips to one side of your toes and then the other. You got it. Good. Make sure we keep them hip width apart. You got it too. Time into those big scissors. Flex those ankles. Don't let that lower back peel off that mat. Flex those ankles. You want to keep those legs as straight as you can. Don't hit that ground with those heels. Control the switch of those legs. We got 5 seconds. Give me a couple more. And go. Right, that is time. We're at the top of our last round, guys. We got those bent over rows. Grab those weights or those weighted bags. We're starting in 3, 2. Here we go. We are in our last round today. Last time through these exercises. Make it count. Do your best. Finish it strong. Finish out on that, both those arms. We got 5 seconds. We're going to those knee tap push-ups in 2, 1. Finish that rep. There we go. All right. Here we go. We're in that push-up position. We're starting in 3, 2. Let's go. These are your last knee tap push-ups. Don't let those hips linger back. Hands framing your chest. Push that floor away. With it. Good work. Don't let those hips rotate. Remember, you can start from the ground on those push-ups. Keep that core tight. Keep those hips in that straight line and push away. Careful of pushing back. Push straight up. We got 4 seconds. Give me a couple more reps. Don't let those ankles cross. And that's time. We are on our backs. We got those skull crushers. 2 exercises down. Here we go. Remember, don't rotate those shoulders. Don't drop the elbows. And start those skull crushers. Stay with it, guys. We're running out of opportunity. We want to finish strong today. Don't let those elbows push out or collapse. Remember, you got to hold them glued in place on top of those shoulders. Stay with it. Hinging. Don't drop those elbows. We got 8 seconds, and we're going into that next exercise. You're going to grab those resistant bands or those towels. Good. Hold those elbows back, and that's time. All right, we got that resistant band, high rows, or that T-Rex, or those towels. We're starting in 3, 2. Drive those elbows back. Don't release the tension on that band. And remember, pull that band apart as you release through the elbows. Don't let the shoulders round or shrug. Keep them down. Think of going up and back. If you have a tendency to droop those elbows, think of going up and straight back. Very nice. You got it. Guys, we've got 8 seconds. We're going into that incline chest press. We've got 3 exercises left. Finish it. Time. All right, let's see that incline chest press. Remember, don't relax. Don't crunch the neck. We got 2. Go. Good, Rima. You got it. You got it. We got 5 seconds, guys. We're going into those reverse lunge curls. Give me this last press. Time. Let's get up on those feet. Bicep curls. 2 exercises, and then we're in that core board. We got 3, 2. Let's see those bicep curls with or without that reverse lunge. You got it. Stay with it. Remember, we're not stepping forward. We're going to step back. As you go down for that lunge, you curl. And then push to that lead heel. Bring that back leg up. Get that last push. Time. We got the last V press, last crab raise, or sit-up press. We're starting in 3, 2. Go. Last upper body exercise. And then we're in that final little minute of our core. Remember, lean away from those legs. We're pushing, that weight comes right down to that shoulder. And then you drive it up, straight up. Whether you're in that crab press or that V press, we got 7 seconds. Remember, keep that weight at your chest as you're doing that sit up. Finish it. Time. All right, we are done with that upper body portion. We are in that final minute of core, starting with those X's to O's. In 3, 2. Let's rock and roll, guys. We've got a minute of work, 20 seconds each. You got to let that upper body come up and then hug those arms around those legs. Try and hover, otherwise you can grab and hug those knees a little bit. We got shoe touches in 3, 2, 1. We got shoe touches right into it. Peel those shoulder blades up. Engage that core, push that lower back. Good. Peel those shoulder blades up. There you go. You got it. Peel those shoulder blades. Let that core do the work. We got 5 seconds before those big scissors. We got 3, 2. Right into those big scissors. Flex those ankles. Fight to keep those legs straight. Reach those heels to the wall behind, in front of you. Let those legs move. With it, come on, we got 3 seconds. Give me these last big scissors, and that's time. All right, nice work. We're gonna get into that side child's pose like Teresa there. Sit those hips back on those heels. Reach off to the right and drive that opposite shoulder down into the ground. We made it. And it is. All right, and then go ahead and switch to the other side. Tomorrow we got full body. At home, you're gonna wanna weighted bag or dumbbells. Medicine ball if you have one. Also at home, your word of the day. It's a phrase. We got sweat it out. We wanna sweat it out with our workouts, whatever you got pent up, sweat it out. And then go ahead and stand up, grab behind the back, one wrist and pull. Getting that nice deep stretch. Don't forget your May Fit Body charity of this month is still Shriners Children's Hospital. Every 25 we're doing on Facebook and Instagram. We are funding medical and therapeutic care for children with neuromuscular conditions. So keep doing those. Go ahead and switch at home. Awesome job, you guys. It's good to see your shining faces. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Challengers, don't forget to join the Fit Body Facebook group. It's Chandler Fit Body 6-week transformation challenge. Nice work. We will see you guys tomorrow. Way to crush that upper body.